Hey, this is Henry from Hot Homes, and today we're going to be driving through Germantown, Maryland. So we start over here on the main street. Over to the right, we have a Safeway, and there's a shopping center where there are things like Capital One Bank, Burger King, Starbucks, all that good stuff. Now we're going to go almost all the way down to the end of this road before making a U-turn. So we're just going to focus on the things over on the right side. Now over here, we have Beers and Cheers. In addition to, of course, beers and whatnot, you also have some great local cheesesteak. You can see that throughout the town, there's a mix of chain stores as well as local businesses and medical practices. Of course, Coldstone, although it's plenty cold outside, as you can see here. And if you make a right turn here at this Panda Express, there's actually a Five Guys. And if you go a little bit further down, it's one of the closer places where you can get some good bubble tea over at the JumboJumbo cafe. So if you look all the way down, you can see some large fences all the way at the end there. That is where the TopGolf is. Now, over on the right side, we have some more restaurants like a Red Robin, Longhorn Steakhouse. You're going to see a Green Turtle as well. Carrabba's, Panera. Lots of places to eat. This is also where the Chick-fil-A is. If you notice, a lot of my guidance is centered around food. I'll give you one guess as to what's always on my mind. Now, if you go a little bit past this hotel here, you're actually going to see the TopGolf. Now, we're going to make a U-turn here, but you can see right there. Now, if you're not familiar with what a TopGolf is, you can think about it almost like a bowling alley, but with golf. To the right is a Regal Cinema. This will be one of the places nearby to go to a movie theater once everything opens back up. And we're going to go back the way we came and just take a look at what there is over on the other side of the street. So as we approach, we're going to see some an apartment complex. This is the Pinnacle Apartments. And then just past this leasing center, we're going to see the Germantown Public Library, and it's actually a really nice library. They've got some discovery rooms that you can reserve for the kids, as well as a wide assortment of things to do, of course, once the library is open. They are taking currently some online pickup, order, and drop-off. Just past the library is the BlackRock Community Arts Center. That's where they have a lot of performances, music, art, classes, a lot of really fun things to do. Now we're coming back where we started on this video, over at the mezze that you can see over on the right side. Just past that is the Mission Barbecue. And once you cross the street, if you see where the DSW is, it's another shopping area where they have a Bed Bath & Beyond, Petco, McDonald's, Wendy's, and actually one of my favorite taco spots in the area, Tortacos. Now, as you're driving through here, just be careful because there are a handful of speed bumps. So you're going to see us bump here. Oof. Here, and then a couple more. Now, the shopping center that we're approaching, you're going to see a 7-Eleven on the right side, and if you go further down over on the right is the Lotte Mart, which is the local Asian grocery store. A lot of good international food here, and you can also get some of our favorite Korean fried chicken, KFC, over at the Chungman Chicken or CM Chicken. There's a Firehouse, which is a great local place to get some pho. Little Caesar's Pizza, Roy Rogers. And again, lots of local shops. Now we're going to make a left over here, but on the right side, there's a newer condominium development. Now we're approaching Germantown Road, and going up and down Germantown Road will get you to a lot of different places. There's another shopping center which we're not going to visit on this drive, but it's a really packed area where you have Walmart, Target, Wegmans, and a lot of other, Home Depot, Michael's, just a bunch of different chain stores. Now this area on the right side is all small offices. This was during that time where the trend was to create house-looking office space. Over on the right side where you see these cars here is the post office. And this large building over on the left side is Seneca Valley High School. Now, in 2020, they did a major tear down and rebuilding of the school and totally redid the athletics facility. So if the last time that you were in Germantown and visited the area was early 2020 or even 2019, you're not going to recognize this school. Now, as we approach this light, I'm going to change the angle a little bit, and in that shopping center, you can see this is actually where the Dutch Market is, which is relatively well known for people in the area. There's also one of our favorite Indian restaurants, which is the Spice Grill. You have a Dairy Queen, which of course my kids ask us to go through the drive-thru every time we pass by this way, and super authentic Australian food in the form of an Outback Steakhouse. Over on the right side, we're going to be passing by the Krista McAuliffe Elementary School. Now, we're not going to go as far down, but if you just continue down this road, over on the left side, you're actually going to come across Roberto Clemente Middle School. But we're actually going to stop before then. While you're driving here, be careful. We actually saw that we just passed by some speed cameras. Once you've reached this point, this is mostly residential. You're going to have a few apartment complexes and mostly townhomes. One thing to note is over on the right side, as we round this corner, you're going to see some train tracks. That is an active train line. But we're going to be ending our tour here. Thank you so much for joining me. And we have one little surprise at the very, very end if you haven't driven through this area before. And that is in the form of Gunner's Lake. It is a man-made lake with a large hiking trail that goes all the way around it. It's a really great place to get some exercise and some outdoor time. And that was our quick little tour of Germantown, Maryland. Thanks so much for joining us.